Alright, we are on 14.7. We're almost done with chapter 14. This section is all about valuing inventory. So it was kind of long. There was 3 parts to it. There was valuing inventory using the average cost valuation method. Then there was a FIFO method, first in, first out. Then there was a LIFO method, last in, first out. So we're going to be talking about the average cost valuation method. So the inventory on hand at the end of a period is the ending inventory. This inventory value is needed when you purchase insurance or compute the worth of your business. The cost of goods sold is the value of the inventory you sold during a period. This value is used to calculate the income your business earned. You must choose a method to value your inventory and that best fits the business and use it consistently. So out of these 3 methods, if you decide to start your own business, you're going to have to figure out which of these 3 methods you like, especially if you're going to be selling things. Which of these 3 methods just fits your company the best. If you're a grocery store, you're not going to be wanting to use this, the average cost valuation method, but this might work for other kinds of stores. Like maybe a hardware store or something. I don't know. You'll have to look into that as you get it. So the cost of incoming items or purchases often varies over time. The average cost method of valuing inventory is based on the average cost of the goods you received. So the formula for valuing your inventory is that the inventory value is equal to the average cost per unit times the number on hand. So wholesale paint supply is valuing its inventory of masking tape. On February 28th, the last day of the month, wholesale paint supply had 88 rolls of masking tape on hand. What is the value of the ending inventory for February? So some things to note before we do this is this units received. What it stands for is it is the number on hand at beginning of the week. Your unit cost is actually the average cost in January. So since it's February, they don't know what the average cost in February is because people haven't bought anything yet, but they're going to use the numbers from the month before. So then, first things first, we need to find the average cost per unit. So they've given us their inventory for the weeks. It has the 4 weeks of the month with what they had at the beginning of the week, how much everything cost, the total cost, what they had at the second week, units received, everything. And then to find this, okay, so they took units received times unit cost equals total cost. Then they took all of the total costs and added them together to get this last 542. And then they took all of their units received and added them together to get 240. So then to find the average cost per unit, you're going to take the total cost of units and divide that by the number received. So the total cost of their units is going to be that 542. their units received is going to be that 240. And that's going to give them that the average cost per unit is $2.26. So even though none of them were $2.26, you guys know the average is about how much each one of them would have cost. Okay, so finding the inventory value, we just wrote our formula up above that it is the average cost per unit times the number on hand. So if the average cost per unit is $2.26, and it tells us in the problem that the wholesale paint supply had 88 rolls of masking tape on hand, so out of the 240 that they had for that month, they only had 88 remaining at the end of the month. So all the other ones got sold. So it's going to give you a total of $198.88 as your inventory value. So those 88 rolls are worth $198. So if somebody were to ask them to calculate their inventory value, maybe they're trying to sell their company or someone's trying to buy them and trying to figure out, well, how much is your company worth? They're trying to get a loan. Well, how much is your company worth?